Look, people. Oh, let me see what I got right here. There's been a lot of people asking me about these KKK rallies in South Carolina. I've been trying to stay away from it because I don't want to get, we talk about these things all the time, and I just like to give y'all, for once, a lighthearted show. I mean, I know we do.
Once.
You're like, nobody listens. Nobody takes you seriously. What do you think you are? MSNBC or some shit? No, listen, I don't want to always come in and, I know this is escape for some people, so I try to make it light for you. But every now and then, we got to comment on things going on out there. And, of course, since the Confederate flag has been an issue, all these people have started to group up together. Now, before we even get into that, let me go ahead and talk about something first that's important to this subject that we're going to get into before we actually talk about the KKK rallies. Important things such as the tuba.
Mm-hmm. The instrument?
The instrument.
Okay.
Yes. The tuba is probably the goofiest instrument in the whole brass family, probably the whole instrument world.
I would say the flugelhorn, but okay.
I was gonna say the trombone.
I don't even know what the flugelhorn is. I thought that was a sexual act, but
That's some Dr. Seuss instrument.
It's real.
Thought that was a theme park in Germany. The flugelhorn.
I played with bring it to Slitterbahn.
Yeah, I thought that was a water park. But the tuba is it's a goofy instrument.
Oh, sure. It's number 2 for sure.
Yeah, it's there's hardly anybody out there that can get away with playing the tuba.
You can't play the tuba and look cool.
You can actually. You can.
Can you?
Now, most of the time, if you play the tuba, for some reason, that's a sign that you've just accepted your fate as a loser.
Damn.
Well, I mean, the thing is, most time you see somebody playing the tuba, they're fat.
True.
Or the tuba's bigger than them, and they're just a little nerd.
Right.
Like they're hanging on to the tuba when they're playing.
But like, you could go see a band, and if they have a horn section, they'll have trumpets, trombones, saxophones. Never a tuba.
Never a tuba.
Mm.
So no, the tuba is just a big arrow pointing to you saying, "I'm a nerd.
Right.
I'm a loser." That's your sign that once you play the tuba, chances are you just giving up on life.
Right.
Except for a couple of people that I can think of right off the bat.
I can think of one too.
Now, if you are a black man,
there you go,
and a brass band in New Orleans,
there you go.
You are fine.
All right.
A second line.
Yeah, that's right, because they know how to step when they play it.
Yeah, they know how to carry the tuba. They got, they know how to do covers with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you a black dude like this guy.
That was the song we was just singing.
I think they're all the same. And by the way, that music you hear right there, that's from Tuba Fats. That's a dude that makes the tuba look cool and also makes looking fat cool. So,
well, if you say so.
I
mean, I ain't looking at trade places with it.
And also, he makes homeless look kind of cool too.
There you go. Because that tuba's not that shiny.
He's the coolest looking homeless guy I've ever seen.
He's the coolest fat homeless tuba playing dude I've ever
You gotta
seen.
be like somebody goes up to him like, if you sell this, you could get some money. No, it's my baby.
Yeah.
What, and give up show business?
And he ate some little white nerd to get that tuba. My tuba. But now, but the other thing is that who's the other person that makes the tuba look cool? It's kind of, it might not be completely cool depending on how you use it, but it's the person who plays the tuba just for the sake of fucking with people.
Yeah.
They've learned to play that tuba just to go out and fuck with people, just to follow somebody and make tuba noises.
Oh, like when a fat person is walking.
When a fat
Because I saw it on one of Seth MacFarlane's cartoons.
It was
Family Guy.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Stop that. Stop.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it was Family Guy. Let me see here.
Or another group you're leaving out is black marching bands.
Black
They be
marching?
getting it with it.
That kind of falls into the brass band in New Orleans.
Okay.
What was that Family Guy that they did that?
The fat guy walking tuba.
Fat guy walking with a tuba. Yeah, he did that shit on Family Guy, and it's that's people who actually, that's what they live to do.
Stop it! Cut it out! I have a glandular problem.
That is $60.
Hey, those people exist, man. Now Stewie, he's
not funny.
You know what? It really is not funny.
Yet you're cracking up at it.
You know, it's not funny. It really is. You know, it's downright evil is what it is. You know, and there are some tuba people who use their powers for evil. But then there's those tuba people who go out there and they say, you know, I'm going to use my powers for good. And they find some of the most heinous people out there to just follow and play a tuba. I mean, you could be at Hitler's rally and play a tuba, and I guarantee that the Nazi movement would have ended right then and there. So this KKK rally happens in South Carolina, and some dude just went out there with his tuba. Now they say sousaphone, but I'm gonna call it a fucking tuba because that's what it sounds like. All right, I guess it's a smaller tuba, whatever, but it sounds like a tuba. And the Klan was rocking, and he just took all the power out of them.
It's the same song. There's only one song that a tuba
Man,
can
they're
play.
all the same fucking song.
It's one song.
Did you notice how we were playing before? We're like, when you play something, what do you hear? Man, the thing about the tuba will suck the fucking life out of you. I swear that the Klan, they came out there like, yeah, we got pride. And by the time they got into that block with that tuba player, they were just like, oh, fuck.
Rethink my life. I'm going home.
And this is what stupid looks like.
Damn.
And that was one of the racists. They started playing that music. She was like, yeah, these motherfuckers just look stupid. The tuba will fucking suck all the energy out of you. You can have the coolest walk in the world, and you just be like, yeah, I'm a bad motherfucker. Somebody play that tuba. Your posture just gets bad. Arms get lit. Why am I so depressed?
I want to see like a fan edit of somebody taking like people walking away from explosions, but with the tuba playing behind.
They never make it.
Let me get my camera.
This is Colombia, right?
I don't know.
I not recognize the street.
It's all the funnier by him hitting those flat notes.
And you know that
Because he just didn't give a shit.
he just doesn't give a shit.
Stupid is as stupid does.
They look defeated, like they just came in a war.
Like, really, what
And
can
they
you
lost.
do?
What
Like,
can
you're
you
like-
do?
You can't shout on him. You're going to make him look more of an idiot. Stop doing that. You're being a dick.
I have a glandular problem. You know that they talking like, man, I beat that motherfucker's ass, but I'm just too tired. that tuba will drain the fucking life source out of you.
Like they weren't tired. That music made
But
them
the music makes you tired.
Look at the guy's like, what do we do? Like, what can we do?
You know, it's funny because
Somebody should play that at a Republican convention.
it's like, yeah. For like when people get on stage and shit, because this shit will make anything funny, man. These guys out here, like, can you imagine having to walk with each other? Like, if you notice, these guys, they can't even look at each other.
That'd be great. Like at a marathon, you just come up there, so watch people run out of steam.
Yeah. You know, the
Most absurd instrument.
You know, the only thing, it'd be funny if that one dude with the trombone came up. And then, you know, they'd be like, oh, fuck, not this guy. Sorry I'm late. Defeated. It took all the wind out these dudes here. And I'm going to tell you something. This just goes to show you. I mean, the KKK has come a long way from what they used to be. And I don't mean come a long way in a good way.
No.
Anytime you say the KKK, you can't be in a good way.
No.
Well, even at that point when they joined up with the neo-Nazis, it was just because, like, yeah, we're both kind of dying. We have, like, some similar goals, so let's team up. Yes.
You hate the Jews? I hate the Jews.
Even though we don't really even like each other that much.
Yeah, see, that's what hate does to you. It's like, yeah, that's the problem. These skinheads and Nazis and all these other white supremacists out there, you're gonna realize, like, any kind of organization, no matter what, the organization can be the KKK, the human race, a job. People gonna fight no matter what. Y'all can't even join the skinheads. Y'all talk about how come black people can't get together. Y'all can't even get together. Y'all can't even get y'all shit together. Look at your bald-headed ass. Oh, look at you, you shaggy motherfucker. You know, they can't they can't get along
All
with each
that
other.
leather and that bald head, y'all look gay.
You're homosexual faggot.
Look, y'all look like a fucked up ghost. Fuck out of here.
You Casper looking motherfucker. And y'all are just you're delusional. The KKK has this coming. They have this coming hard because right now they're one of the biggest proponents of that whole heritage, not hate thing. That big slogan that's going around. It's not about hate. It's about heritage. It's about my ancestors.
About heritage of
hate. Thank you.
Yeah. No, for them it's about my ancestors fought for this and, like, yeah, fought for fucking hate. Fought for keeping other people down.
I hope they make, like, remember the Catholic commercial we watched about, like, the gay marriage thing? And they're like, you don't remember that commercial we watched?
One, yeah.
I want to see that, but it's about heritage. We don't want you to be free.
You know what? They don't have enough common sense to do that.
Very true.
Because they went out there for that rally and they were doing this heritage, not hate. It took less than 30 minutes for that hate to come all out. Jesse Pink me? Come on, bitch. You black bitch.
You drag your knuckles.
I'll hang your black ass. Oh, no, it's not about hate. Not at all. No, hey, you know what I feel? This is the first time I actually feel bad for some of those people who were defending the flag, because there were some people who were probably out there sincerely about the flag, and they saw the KKK, and like, oh, not these assholes. Shit. God damn it.
Who invited Jim Bob?
Yeah, dude out there with Crypt Keeper hair and shit. You know,
They would turn around and be like, you know what, just take it down.
Yeah. You know what? Even racists out there, they're just kind of like, wow, man. You know what? I'm joining another club.
And the thing is, they'll have these rallies, but there'll be more protesters than there are people at the rally.
Exactly. It's like some racists are even quitting the KKK. They're racist. They're kind of like, wow, you know, it's like thinking that you are in the world's greatest club and realizing that you're suddenly in a barn. You know? Because the KKK really stands for today. It really does stand for dumb redneck.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not saying that as, look, if you're racist and you can get your shit together, I'm not 100% approving of it, but I will admire you for at least getting yourself together. These Nimrods out here, they can't fuck. You know,
Well, thank you. I feel like I heard that wrong.
I admire organizational skills no matter what. You know, but these guys out here, I mean, it just goes to show you. Because look, don't get me wrong. You know, there's people out there who can look. You can pull yourself together and organize anything if you want to, even for some of the worst things. But these dumb motherfuckers out here, they don't know what they're doing. Like I said, man, even racists are kind of like, you know what? No, I don't want no part of this.
Well, you know, they're the last remnants hanging on to a time that's gone.
Yeah. I mean, y'all crawl right back into a swamp when y'all are done with this shit. It's sad. Y'all had this shit coming for a long time, and I just love it. That whole thing about no hate, it took no time for them to show their true colors.
Well, the thing is, a guy like that coming to you saying, like, I hate your black ass. And you go, so?
Yeah.
What does that mean to
Your
me?
hate means nothing.
I didn't know
me.
you. Yeah,
Isn't it?
exactly.
Yeah, today it's funny how somebody's like, today these kind of guys coming to me. These guys could come up to me and call me a nigga to my face, and I'd be like, wow, that means nothing to me.
Yeah, you have no power in my life. Matter of fact, ain't you the guy who came here last week asking to cut my trees?
Yeah. If I pulled out my wallet and gave you $10 right now, I bet you wouldn't say, I don't want your black money. You take that shit quick.
The easiest thing to take from it is like, it takes them so much energy to do this shit. And for them to just like, fuck you, nigga, no. And you're just like, all right, cool.
right.
That
Yeah.
pisses them off more than anything. 'Cause
And-
you're not reacting to it.
Exactly. And it's funny because y'all are talking about heritage, not hate. Like if these dumbasses had actually thought about it and had taken a page from Martin Luther King's playbook, they would have realized, because they're mad now because people are out there rallying against them. So people are throwing shit at them, and I don't even condone that, throwing shit at them and everything. But they're getting really angry because people are rallying against them. And if they just realize, like, okay, we really want to show the image of heritage, not hate, no matter what they throw at us, no matter what they say to us, we're going to be very peaceful and not say shit. We're just going to, but they can't do that.
Well, they've always had this fantasy of starting a race war.
Yeah.
You know, even Charles Manson had that idea. We'll kill all these people and frame black people and start a race war. And this whole thing that the kid did in South Carolina.
Yeah.
You know, with his idea that maybe that would happen. Everybody has a clear picture now that the opposite is what would happen.
Yeah, he killed all those people talking about starting a race war. His ass went to jail, and what happened? Not a fucking thing.
No, it's been the opposite. It's it's been quite the opposite. It's like, now everybody wants to get rid of the Confederate flag to even a point where I'm going like, guys, okay, calm down. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're good. You don't have to erase the Civil War completely.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, put it in a fucking museum. Like that guy that shut up that church in South Carolina, that kid. I have a feeling he looked at TV and saw the Confederate flag coming down. I think, you know what, don't give me the death penalty. I'll just hang myself.
Give me my flag.
Just give me a flag and let me make a new sign. Anyway, people, it's almost within a month we've seen the world fucking change.
I know. It is wild how quickly the world, like, not just a couple things, but the world can change.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that, people.
Technology, boy.
Yeah, if you one of these guys out here, I'm telling you, if you want to hate somebody, if you all about, racial pride and all that kind of crazy shit, do what you want to do. But just let me give you some advice. Find some other way to vent it or go out without really hurting anybody. Do anything but join the KKK.
Yeah, run for president. That seems to work.
This is like the worst year for racists since like fucking the end of the Civil War. Like, well, shit, we lost, whatever. Now it's like, well, goddamn it, gay marriage, and they're taking the flag down, and they got all this shit. Well, fuck everybody. Y'all hate life.
I know.
Go for it.
It's almost. It really is almost like that video we saw. That is really a metaphor for what's going on. Racism just has one big tuba following.
But it's funny how like the Confederate flag has been there, just kind of chilling, doing its own thing, and it woke everybody up to going like, "Oh yeah, why do we even still have that around here?
Yeah,
pull that shit down, get rid of it."
Well, you notice it was always something that would come up like every about 5 years. They would have something like, all right, we need to change it and take it down, and nothing would happen. But after the dude shot up the church and everything, they're like, all right, we got to stop this shit now before it gets out of control.
Yeah, take that shit down. Leave the KKK alone. And while you're at it, buy the new CD by Tuba Fats. Available online right now. All right, so